Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we got to talk about this Beyoncé Jolene cover / remake. Is Beyoncé a pick-me? Is Beyoncé a pick-me? We need to keep it a buck, you guys. Because I am very disturbed by some of these lyrics that were changed for Jolene. So those of you guys who don't know, if you've been living under a rock, Beyonce's Country But Not Country, Trap Country, or Trap R&B album dropped, right, in the U.S. at midnight. And nonetheless, we get more of the Jolene cover. There is an interlude with Dolly Parton where she's referencing Becky with the good hair, and that except for your person didn't have, she had a different color hair or whatever. But what is disturbing are some of these lyrics, right? Because Beyonce is going to change these lyrics because she still wants Album of the Year, which we'll talk about in another video because she definitely still does because she mentioned it in song. Nonetheless, there are a couple of lyrics I want to read to you guys. So it says, you're beautiful beyond compare. Coming between a family and a happy man. Jolene, I'm a woman too. The games you play are nothing new. We've been deep in love for 20 years. I raised that man. I raised his kids. I know my man better than he knows himself. Yeah, what? You don't want this smoke, so shoot your shot with someone else. You heard me. Also, she says that she knows she's a queen and she is still a Creole Banji bleep from Louisiana. Do not try me is calling somebody a bird and to go sing their tune. And basically says that she knows her man is going to stand beside her and stand by her. I'm a stand by her, she will stand by me, Jolene. So that's kind of the gist of things. That's like the Cliff Notes version of this song that Beyonce rewrote specifically to basically show more attention to this weird marriage with Jay-Z. And we need to ask the question, the same person who sang about independent women, who sang about girls running the world, why are you cussing out another alleged mistress, another alleged side chick, and bragging that you have been with somebody who has cheated on you repeatedly for 20 years? And how are you saying that you have raised a man, you've raised K. Michelle, who also is doing country, famously made the song that you cannot raise a man. So what man was Beyonce raising is what I want to know in regards to Jay-Z, because remember that birthday celebration video on the yacht where Beyonce is like, thank you, Jay-Z, for making me into a woman and blah, 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 blah. So how is that happening? How are you doing any raising when you're basically saying that he raised you and turned you into a woman? Make it make sense. And furthermore, why is it that we are going after the side chick? And if it's been 20 years and side chicks keep popping up, maybe the issue isn't the side chicks, maybe the issue is your husband. Maybe you have allowed this environment where Jay-Z could care less about you outside of red carpet events and gaining clout and gaining money as you work as a workhorse doing all these tours forever and ever and ever. But again, how many times are we going to go on these albums and there's always at least a song or two that is coming for a side chick, right? And even in Ring the Alarm, where the issue was, not your cheating man, not the man allegedly cheating on you, right? The issue was you did not want to see another woman be on Jay-Z's arm wearing chinchilla, going on the fancy trips, getting all the fancy gifts, and all these things that you wanted the bragging rights. You want to be the only Mrs. Sean Carter. But what is the cost? And why is history repeating itself? Because your mom did the same thing. And you turn around and basically marry your father. Your mom stuck around through your father, Matthew Knowles' cheating, and she didn't finally leave until the side babies got too out of hand. Like, we need to just keep it a buck for what it was. but basically instilled in you that two parents should be in the household no matter how dysfunctional the marriage is. Meanwhile, your own set of kids, your one daughter has a teen pregnancy and seems in and out of the family. And then your other daughter basically fires her dad and then marries another version of her dad that has made things a lot worse, right? Because this whole direction, this whole edgy Beyoncé that's kind of giving Rihanna copycat vibes, it's not her. Beyonce is a pageant girl. It is a girl from the Midwest who likes to be in glam and all these things. Why we are trying to make the trap happen, I do not know. Why we're trying to make this is us against the world. These side chicks are trying to ruin a happy home. How happy is the home if Jay-Z keeps cheating? And didn't you say in Lemonade that if Jay-Z cheated on you again, it was done, it was over? Where is that energy? And then Jay-Z confirmed, because I believe it was on his 444 album, that basically he moved to Los Angeles from New York to save the marriage because allegedly a previous side chick, at least one of them, was in New York, was too close to your place, to where you guys live, too close to home. But here's the thing. Jay has shown you for over 20 years, it doesn't matter. Geography doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where these girls are. It doesn't matter whether or not they're a celebrity. It doesn't matter how much money they have. It doesn't matter how attractive they are. If a man is going to cheat, he's going to cheat. But you have made it a point to be obsessed with these alleged side chicks or these alleged mistresses. You have made them your identity. So what is the cost of this? Because it seems as though even 20 years later, you have, propped up Jay-Z to be some perfect man, some godlike figure, some man who can do no wrong, but it's him that is sharing his nether regions with people outside of the household. It is him who is continuing to play in your face and humiliate you and all of these things, and you continue to not only stick by him, but blame these alleged side chicks. Here's the thing, and I believe Cardi B said this, which was ironic in the Ring song, that a man is going to do only what you allow. You have allowed an environment for Jay-Z to freely cheat. So unless you are in a Will and Jada type of marriage right now where you guys are married but living separate lives but will appear in front of the cameras like a happy married couple in front of the Grammy Awards and all the award shows and all of the red carpet events, you'll play up that hey, we're the Carters, but then behind closed doors is a different ball game, right? So how happy is the home? And what example are you setting for your kids? What example are you setting for your two daughters that this is the type of environment that you want them to grow up in and potentially have the same negative result in their future relationships and marriages that you have also, reincarnated yourself, has also developed yourself from witnessing this with your mom and your dad? Can you make it make sense to me on how this is appropriate if you have a new cheating story every single time, every single album that gets more and more crazier by the day? 1 minute it's Becky with the good hair, 1 minute it's an alleged protege that you do not want to ever become Mrs. Carter. There's another woman now to where, I don't know why people are making references that it's Meg Thee Stallion. That is a very reach. But nonetheless, I guess everything's on the table now because this is crazy. This is crazy, but this notion, this is why side chicks are so bold right now. This is why side chicks have no problem exposing these cheating men. Because the women, these wives and these girlfriends have created this environment that their man is the prize. That their cheating spouse, their cheating boyfriend is the prize. So therefore, if he basically blames the side chick and makes it seem like, oh, it's her that's coming onto me, oh, it's her that's doing X, Y, and Z, I had no parts in this, right? Then you are completely, you're thinking that this girl is obsessed with you, right? No. No. Yes, there probably are some mistresses who like the clout, who like the bragging rights, say, listen, I bagged B's husband or whatever. But kind of like what Azalea Banks said, the current Jay-Z with that mop on his head, is that really attracting the women right now? Because this isn't Big Pippin Jay-Z, or even Magna Carta Holy Grail Jay-Z. This is Jay-Z with the Sideshow Bob thing on his head. But regardless, money and power and clout has no face. Has no face, has no, whatever. If people see an opportunity, regardless, they're going to take it, right? And nonetheless, I just don't understand for the life of me why Beyonce will not leave Jay-Z. She had the perfect opportunity to do so after the I Am Sasha Fierce era. I think that would have been perfect for her, because she really could have catapulted into an even bigger solo career. Could have had the Bomb.com breakup album as a follow-up of all the stuff that she went through, and then potentially also meet another A-lister around the way, also get remarried or whatever, potentially have kids with the new husband or whoever. But instead, she made it a point to stick this thing out with Jay-Z and continue to brag about how long they've been together, to brag about their sex life, to brag about all of the expensive gifts he gets her. But what about when he is not at home because he is entertaining somebody else that's not you? What about all those alleged mistresses and side chicks that allegedly you and your sister kept track of and tried to beat up, but for some reason did not direct that energy to Jay-Z? Well, maybe technically your sister might have in the elevator, but nonetheless, Beyonce, you have Jay-Z on so high of a pedestal that it's somehow the mistress's fault. And that type of level of brainwashing and manipulation is incredible. Because how can you sit there and look at your husband, who is sleeping with everyone but you, potentially exposing you to STDs and whatever else, allegedly, and you have no smoke for him? It's the mistress's fault. It's the mistress who had the alleged STD, right? It's always somebody else's fault, but your man keeps stepping out on you. So whose fault is that for sticking around? Because that's not the mistress's fault. You know exactly who you married. You said you raised him and you know him better than he knows himself. So you know that you were with a lifetime cheater. And no matter how many ultimatums you give him, he's going nowhere. That is pick-me behavior. But instead, all your energy is directed at a side chick, or the latest side chick, or the latest mistress, in hopes that this song, puts them back into hiding or something, or that they stop acting as thirsty for Jay-Z, when all that means is you're just giving more power for more side chicks to come at Jay-Z and be a little bit more bold, because they know you're not going anywhere after 20 years. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.